Okay, this is a video about using LTspice and how to use the parameter spice directive. So first I'm going to create a new project, and this will be similar to what we have set up for lab number 2. So I'm going to start out by placing a ground. I'm going to hit the escape so it doesn't have more. I've got to put 2 voltage sources in here, so I'll search for voltage, and I'm going to place 2 of those, one here and one over here, and escape to stop doing that. I need to place 3 resistors, so I'm going to hit the R, and I want this one to be rotated, so I'm going to hit Control and R to rotate it. This is R1, it's going to go here. My R2, I'm going to rotate this again. Control and R will rotate that. I'm going to put that one here, and then I'm going to put R3 over here, so Control R to rotate again. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to hit Escape to stop placing resistors, and now I could hit W, I think, for wire. I'm just going to start here, click the left mouse button, go up, and I'm going to release. And I'm going to click again, and I'm just going to hold my left mouse button down, release, click the left mouse button, and release, and click the left mouse button, and release. And just click one more time to get those connected. Now I'm going to come over here, click and hold the left mouse button, and one more click to get it to do. Escape to stop drawing wires. Now I need to put some values in here. So for this one, I'm going to put 4 left. Let's do this one more time. So right click of the mouse on the R will bring up this, and then I can just type 470, and that'll be 470 ohms. And this one, right click, and this is going to be 1.5 kilo ohms. So 1.5 K. Now remember, whenever we're using these K or something like that, if we want M, it's going to be milli. So if we want mega ohms, then we have to type MEG to differentiate the two. And then this one is going to be 1K. And we'll make these voltage sources something. So what we're going to do for this is since we're going to be using parameters, is I'm just going to right click that, and I'm going to use curly brackets, and I'm going to type in capital V1 in curly bracket for that one, and do the same over here for V2. I'll just hit curly bracket V2. Alright, so depending upon where I clicked, it gave me a different menu, but it'll do the same thing. So now the couple different things, I'm going to run an operating point. So over here it gives me the spice directives that I can put. So if comment is clicked, it'll just be a comment and it doesn't do anything. If this radio button is clicked, then it's going to be a spice directive, which starts with a dot. And then this one's going to be for parameter. So PARAM is the command. I think you could type out actually parameter. And then I'm going to tell it what I want these to be. So I'm going to say V1 equals 2.5, and I've had a comment in there. I'm not really sure that that is required, but you can try it yourself and see if it's required. V2 equals 5. We'll just do it that way. You can leave space or not. That doesn't work. If I want to add another spice directive command here, it says here type Control M to enter a new line. So Control M if I wanted to enter something else. Now I could just, when I hit OK, I have to actually place this somewhere. So I need to put that there. Now we also need a spice directive to tell it which type of simulation we need, but the first time we click our run, it's going to give us the menu for that. So we could have put a .op, because that's what we're going to do, an operating point, in with this, and that would have worked, but we can hit this simulate, and hopefully everything will work. So we come up here, we're going to do a DC operating point. See, that puts the .op there, and that will put that actually on our sheet, and see how it went down there. And then we get the operating point information. So this is our currents and voltages in our device. If you want to print this out, copy it, and paste it into a notebook or notepad or Word or some other word editor, and you can print that out. So now we can go up here and basically, let's just look at that one more time here. So we can see that vNode1, so if I is 2.5, which is what we put in. The other one is 5. So that way, you know, a lot of times if you want to just make some quick changes to your circuit, you can just make those changes down here, and you don't have to make them actually on the different devices. So it's helpful. And another thing sometimes we're interested in, and we can hit View, and that's the SPICE error log that sometimes has some information. Now in this case we don't really have anything, but sometimes if we're doing calculations, this is where we're going to find that information. Okay, and right now we're going to stop with that, and then I'm going to do another video about the step parameter one, and we can look at that and see how to use that.